Jeez, my throat. And we're live. How's everyone doing today? Cave. What's up, Cave? How you doing, brother? Been working on a lot of projects, so yeah, me too. Check out the zone we're in. Been in it for a while. since around the 3rd. Hey, I gotta say, man, I really like these little lines. Pretty cool. Trend lines. Yeah, back in the chop. Hopefully we go up for a little while. Slow action so far, but we'll see. I feel like we should fill this gap. That's what I'm wanting. I don't really trade the lines. I just kind of keep an eye out. Definitely helps. B Collins, hello. How you doing, brother? There we go. Finally getting a little movement. Where are we at here? Like, what's going on? Do we have 2 lives up again? We sure do. Oh my gosh. Doing pretty good, man. Doing well. Good morning, Paul. Sorry I didn't see your chat. I'm gonna close the other live stream. I don't know how this keeps happening. Cave, you're on the wrong one. I'm getting rid of it. Hope that's the right one. All right. Wonder why my system keeps popping 2 lives up every time. It's a little odd. I don't know what's going on. Sorry, dude. I don't know what happened, man. Got about a minute left of this candle. A minute and a half. We should see some push to the upside on the last minute or so. Hopefully. Been in this trade for like 15 minutes and we're still at break even. You should turn on nightlight in windows to help with eye strain. Yeah, I keep everything chill. All of my lights are dim. I don't like the bright lights. That's why it's dark in my background too. But yeah, nightlight is cool. Setting in Windows. Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. Um, mm, wow. I'm not a big fan of that. I like the brighter whites. That right there just kind of made it look orange. Nah, it's not good for me. Not for my eyes. I don't know if y'all can see the difference on your end, but man, I don't like that. All right. We didn't get any momentum on the last bit of that candle like I thought we would. So we might be in this trade for a while. I'm in another one on micros, so we're up like $15 on it. It's supposed to be healthier in the long run. Yeah, I don't know if I could adjust to that. It was like an orangish red on my end. I don't know, it kind of hurt my eyes. I'll stick to what I have for now. But I do keep my screens all blacked out. Anyone else in a position right now? B. Collins, paper trading only tonight. Get it? I'm only in this trade because I want to see it fill the gap. Or at least some of it. And plus we're at the bottom of a support area. Pretty strong support area. That has had like 1,000 touches. We'll count this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're on the seventh or so touch. I created this for some content I was making. This little graph you see here, support resistance, just for like a video I'm doing. Might switch it up here, go to a different chart that's not so clammy. Pop it down. Probably reject it VWAP, maybe. That's the 5 minute, which 42 tradeify in Q. Go back to this trade because it's a bigger risk here. Guys, we're 4 more people away from 500 subscribers. So if you're not a subscriber, go ahead and hit that button. And if you don't mind, hit that like button as well. Push it out to the algorithm. Trading on a Sunday night. Live. Technically, B. Collins, I'm paper trading too. Prop firm trading. It was a pretty good week last week, financially. The week before was even better. Hopefully this week's going to be phenomenal. We got 3 back-to-back days of news. Red folders. Can y'all hear the TV in the background? Just curious. Cave trader, I'm trying to shorten ass. I don't know, man. Don't force a bias. Look at this rejection. We're still in our zone here. You could short term maybe, but right now I wouldn't. At least I don't think it's a good idea. Hey, I'm never always right though. Just most of the time. Just kidding. 22,837. I'll short it there. 22,837. Yeah. I don't know. Laftus said, low volume session, agree at B. Collins. Yeah. Eric's, hi. What advice do you have for new traders entering the market? Do what Lafta and B. Collins are doing, paper trading, until you figure out a strategy that works and works consistently. Definitely use risk management even when paper trading. Make sure that you treat it like you're in the live market. When you do that, you'll build consistency, good management skills. And I would say stick to one chart. Not one time frame, one chart. Several time frames. If this candle can't push up, then not sure I want to be in it anymore. 2 seconds left. Yeah, I've been hearing about risk management a lot. Yeah, so right now I have my stop loss set at 12 points. I'll lose that 12 points, and that's it. I'm not going to move it. I'm not adding into the trade as a loser. Sometimes I do. This is a eval, so I typically trade them a little more riskier, but start of the week, I'm not interested in a risky trade right now. Dinner is ready. My wife is an amazing cook. Anyway, I'd like to see, a certain direction, and I'll trade with that direction. And if it doesn't go that way, then I'll wait and sit out until something else comes along. I like trading reversals. I will be right back. I'm going to go grab a bite real quick. I'll keep the trade live and watch it from my phone. Cave can talk to you about some risk management. All right, I'm back. Yeah, I don't think Cave got in a trade just yet. Okay, yeah, he commented. Thank you, sir. We just had a transformer blow out in my backyard. You talking about this here or this? Second one from the left. Gotcha. Hate to break it to you, but we go up from here. Just kidding. I have no idea. N8. Huna. Welcome in. Natuna. Hope price does come down into this range here. 35, 40. That way I can add to my MNQ trade. This is a funded account too. Let's see. I usually give my micros quite a bit of room. Come on, Nasdaq. Let's make some money.
Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted.
Second confirmation trend line is up. I think so. I'm not 100% sold on shorts just yet. I mean, we've kind of held this zone for a while. Right here. If we can break through, it's kind of getting some resistance though, so I feel like it's ready to push. As you can see, when price jolts down, it kind of tries to go down more, and then it goes back up a little bit and tries to come back down, and it jolts up to the upside. So I feel like my target is pretty good. We could probably go a little higher to the 980s on this target. This is a funded account, so I don't think I would have taken the trade this early in the game if I didn't feel like we were going up. Frank DeVries, how y'all doing? How are y'all doing? I'm doing good, man. How are you? We have one more subscriber and we're at 500. Wow. It's pretty cool. $500. Just a couple weeks ago, I was less than 100 or just over 100. That's crazy. It's crazy, crazy, crazy. I took a screenshot too whenever I was at like 8 subscribers. I'm going to pull that up just because I want to reminisce. It's funny how things grow fast. Ready for the new week. Yes, absolutely. Same here, man. Can't wait. I'm going to trade so hard this week. Look at this. July 3rd at 11:43 p.m. I was at 295. I don't know if you can see that good or not, but 295. Let me find another screenshot of a low. June 8th, I was at 140. May 29th, 111. I know y'all probably don't care. I just think it's cool. The support has been unreal. Frank DeVries, I've got 250K evals to pass this week. Hopefully to get it done. I have utmost faith in you, sir. You can do it. I've got a bunch of evals that I gotta get to cracking on myself, so. I think I'm only gonna trade one of my funded this week and try to build up on a bunch of funded accounts. I got a busy week ahead of me. March 30th, 2 subscribers. Pretty crazy. April 1st, 2 subscribers. All right, I'm done reminiscing. I gotta watch this trade here, don't I? Wow, we're already at 14 likes. Thanks, guys. Pretty wild. And look at that, we hit 500. Unless someone decides to unsubscribe, which is totally cool if that's what you want to do. But thanks, whoever that was. Say hey. Who are you? Might have a little gift for you. Hopefully this is the curve to go up. Eric's just subscribed on Twitch. Is that Twitch? Where's that? Oh no, that's YouTube. Congratulations, Eric's. You are the number 500. Thanks for your subscription. Send me an email. My email's in my about on my YouTube. Let me just show you. If you come on to the home page here, click on more and click on view email address. Shoot me an email or send me a message on Discord. Got a little gift for you. I'm gonna grab a drink real quick. Nice little push to the upside here. Can she clear? Somebody just joined the Discord. Is that you, Eric's? Hope so. Got a little something for you. Find in Trader Chat. Go to General, then Chat. Here, I'll just show you. When you get in here, go to General, Chat, and then click on my name and send me a message. Gotta prove it to you though. Give you a little sneak peek of something I've been working on. That's something coming soon. I'll tell you about it later. Send me a message on Discord. I'll show you. All right, I think I'm gonna add another contract in here, just because I feel like we're gonna push. If we can clear this little blue line here, I'll be happy.
Hello.
What's up?
Finish.
Finish what? Oh.
Food. Bye bye. Bye bye.
Come on, Nasdaq. Let's go up. Up, up, up. To the moon. Still have 3 minutes left of this candle. I need to pull up my trading view charts. I haven't even done that yet. Whoa, that was bright. All right, brother. I'll get to you here shortly. It is absolutely time for this sucker to go up. I'm looking way left. And I've got my big 49-inch screen TV or monitor pulling the chart all the way. I really am confident. Probably a lot of chop, to be honest, on the way up. Still the same. I just have my big, it's all the same. My big monitor is still up top. Here soon, I'm gonna change it though. I'm gonna have let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 stacked sideways. The monitors that are tall. Coming back down, are we? Nasdaq. Yeah, I'm gonna have a few tall ones set up, and then I'm gonna keep my 49-inch probably at the top just to kind of keep that wide view. I like that wide view on trading view. On the 1-minute chart, I can see all the way to, just in one path, July 8th, Tuesday last week. So at 8:40 a.m. So start of the market. Can't lose that. I like that. Got my laptop on 2 monitors. I think it's enough for me. Yeah. It is enough. I'm overkill with it. I like to see. I joined the Discord. All right, Eric's. I'll hit you up here shortly, all right? Actually, I'll go ahead and do it while I have you. Cave, you're S, right? Yeah. Sleazy goated, right? I thought so. $501. All right, 1 second, Eric. So I'm gonna hook you up real quick. I haven't got all the bugs worked out yet, so if you see anything, shoot me a message on Discord. I appreciate it.
seen by 501 people, but I'd rather just be seen by the four in our house.
Yeah.
Love you.
Love you. Come on, keep pushing. Push, 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 push. The bulls don't want to let it go. Eric's, I just sent you another message with the information. Well, we were at 501. People are funny. We're going to need some momentum to the upside if we're going to get it anytime soon. I can probably get rid of these and bring my stop up. Because if it comes any lower than this, it's a very big risk. I don't think you are either. Are you thinking bearish or bullish till New York session? Probably a little bit of both. I'm not sure. Right now, I'm pretty bullish. Until we break below 22,830 or 820, I'm going to keep my bullish bias. I'm uncertain at this point. We'll see. Short term, bullish. Jokubus Savicus. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for your subscription. Frank DeVries, I would trade your system. Just react to the market. Don't try to predict. You trade your back-tested edge. Spot on. Cave Trader gives perfect advice. I'm only still in this trade because it's a micro, and I figured if we got in here and it went and done a pullback, we would still have this level and maybe even this level to fall back on to the upside. So dollar cost average, it's a little easy to do whenever you trade micros. Cave Trader, most people fail. They don't use stops and they don't know how to lose. Yeah, you have to be able to lose good for sure. Trying to get rid of some of these tabs I have open. Man, there's so many. All right, if we can get, if this bull flag plays out, that'd be great. Get into the break-even territory and then start working our way up. Everyone watching, if you don't mind, hit that like button. Greatly appreciate it. Helps push this out further into the algorithm. Cool. Looks good. All right. Looking good. Looking real good. Still thinking short, Cave? Ah, got a problem there. Okay. Hang on. All right, so we're finally almost in the green. Well, we were in the green for a moment, and my daughter wants to say something. She wants to tell you her birthday's coming up. Go ahead.
I want to tell you my birthday's coming up and to like and subscribe.
That's what she wants from everybody is to like and subscribe. Thank you.
That's my birthday present for you to like and subscribe.
Go ahead.
Bye-bye. Good night.
B. Collins said happy birthday.
Thank you.
You can talk in your normal voice, you know that, right?
Yeah.
All right. Good night. Thanks for putting up with that. She's pretty awesome, but Eric said happy birthday, Kylie. Cave Trader said happy birthday. She's got another week to the birthday, but she's pretty excited. OBS Studio disconnect, reconnecting. What? Ah, it's always something on this thing. Is there like a lag or something? All right, anyway. Oh, hopefully we can start pushing past these highs here, and we'll be into some really good points. Then let's see, 63, 90, almost 30 points at the top of the highs, the current highs for the day. I'm after like 50 though. I might put my stop into the money at 30 and hope that it goes up. Maybe. All right, we're in the green. This trade's been going on for a while. It's nice when you finally see the green. Barbera, how much are you supposed to do from this trade? Uh, I mean, my goal is 100, 200 bucks, give or take. Don't really know. We'll see. We're trading micros. People think micros can't make you money, but they can. You take 2 or 4 good micros trades a day on all your funded accounts, you'll be all right. Slow price action, but we'll get there hopefully. I'll be right back. I'm gonna let this trade play out. I'm gonna go grab something real quick. So the one downfall of trading at this hour, especially on a Sunday, man, price is so slow.
Order canceled.
House trade is, do you only go live at night? No, I go live sometimes just after market opens, sometimes pre-market. I don't really have a set schedule, but I really can't have a set schedule. I own 2 businesses outside of trading, and it's hard to manage all this, really, to be honest. But I do like the people better at night. Well, I wouldn't say better, but the vibes seem a little better. Definitely. I've got some really cool people that show up during the day too, but I prefer to trade New York Open. New York Open, I like the faster pace, price action. Some people like trading at night because it's slower, but I mean, it's all head in that direction, whatever direction it's going, just at a slower pace. If I'm going to be stopped out, I want to get stopped out pretty quick so I can move on to the next. I'm a pretty chill, laid back person though, so I don't mind the slow price action too bad. Right now, just one, but I have 20, 30 usually at all times. I have a bunch of funded, I have a bunch of evals. I keep a bunch of evals because I like to trade, and when I hit my goals on my funded accounts, I like to switch over to the evals. I'm trading evals all the time, but Kind of want to trade this with my live account. Get just a little more confirmation first. Are we making a new lower high? This little blue trend line is holding so far. We really need to break through it though. Close above. Finally seeing some green. This is the push that we need right here. Hopefully get a nice little push, hard push. We definitely need it. Probably start getting rid of
Order
this.
canceled.
Possible breakout. That's the thought. Yeah. Hopefully it's the breakout. It could come back down a little bit to try to push more. 22876, small fair value gap, 15-minute. I don't see a small fair value gap on the 15-minute here. Let's see. 22876. 5-minute. You said 15. $22876. I think that's the price, and 50 cents. Where do you see a fair value gap at, sir? I might just be blind. I don't trade fair value gap or ICT, but I like to still stay up to date on concepts. All right, next leg up, we finally broke out through that bluish teal line here. Maybe she shall continue. Where's this fair value gap at? Because you can't count this as a fair value gap. You have to have 3 bars, and here's the wick, here's the wick. They're closed. If this wick was up here instead of down here, then yeah, I could see a fair value gap here. But there is no fair value gap there. Got a little pullback. Come on back to the upside price. When market opened, I caught some of this first candle, made $200 on an eval, and I gave it back. Beautiful. Beautiful cross. Thank you, Lord, for your sacrifice. I guess I didn't unmute, but you can see FTD, which is the funded tradeify. I don't know if I can you see that right there? Yeah. FTD, that's tradeify, funded account. So it is a sim account. However, it's funded sim. Sim funded, I guess is the proper term. But honestly, I don't really care what people think. There's a lot of people like Danny Trades and others who fake shiz. So it's good to be transparent. Oh, I'm 100% transparent. You see this give God thanks at the bottom left of your screen? I don't put that there for no reason. But I agree. Danny Trades is he's on full tilt with life right now. That guy's making death threats to people, and yeah. I'm not your, big time day trader. I make thousands of dollars, but I don't make millions. There's a gap, must be filled. Yeah, that big gap right here. Over the weekend, we had a huge gap. Here it is, must be filled. That's an added confluence to my trade for sure. When will we get that gap fill? Who knows? But yeah, I like trading those gaps. Eventually they get filled. I'm definitely not your Danny Trades type of guy. I'm very transparent. I show my stuff. That's why I have all this here too. The price, how much I'm making. Right now we're down. Zero or Eric's, if you're on the YouTube thing, you should definitely start with micro contracts. I like trading micros, and I've been trading for 10 years. Like I said, whenever I first got on, I was watching the market open from 6 o'clock or whatever time I opened, and I caught some of that move. I made $200 just trading 2 micros. I got it on video. Let me send it and I'll show it. It was easy trade, man. Very easy trade. I trade this situation all the time. Let's see. Send it to myself on YouTube here, or on email. Just a picture. I have a video too, but it's a little long to send to myself on email. Bear with me one moment. Two micros. See if I can make this a little bigger here. See that? 2 micros, 162. We made, I think it was like 50 points. Let's see, 838 to 878. So, yeah, 50 points. 162. And I don't know what time this was. Here's the gap we're talking about a minute ago. But yeah, anyway, the two micros, 162. I traded this little uprise here. I was on the 15-minute chart, I believe. So yeah, I caught that. I think I was on the 15. What was I on? I was on the 5-minute. But yeah, I caught this little move up right here. Let it retrace itself and then pull back. Got in on the pullback. I got in about halfway, I believe it was, on the pullback. I don't remember. I got in on this candle. Okay, yeah, so I put one contract here, and then I got in halfway on the next pullback for a second contract. And then it came against me for a little bit, and then it went right up. We're up $40. We need about 150 more. Here soon I'll start pushing my stop to break even. I want to catch the next leg here. Put my stop break even. Here's that next leg. Let's let it pull back if it's going to. Then we'll set it to just above break even. Dang, man, we are so bullish right now. What'd I tell you, Cave? When are you going to start listening to me, man? Just kidding. Definitely super bullish. As long as we can get through this little high right here, I will be very happy. I'm just kidding with you, Cave, man. I need to bring you on the live sometime. Yeah, you're right. I just follow my systems. But yeah, I feel you. And that's the same thing you say every time. I should be your system. Just kidding. Definitely follow your system, man. We all see the market differently, don't we? It's funny how it works. There's this big gap. Gotta be filled. Cave, man, you need to get on the stream sometime with me. You down? If we can get up to 875 and close above that, we're going even higher. And then my next target would be this little order block here. Who said you can't make money with micros? Do I really need to show if I'm funded or not? Which days do you recommend are best for trading around what time periods? Sovereignty, how are you, sir? All right, let me catch up on the chat real quick. Eric's, what days do you recommend are best for trading around what time periods? So I like to trade pre-market, so that's pre-New York session start time. It gets a little faster. It's kind of like how we're moving now, but a little bit faster. And then, excuse me, market open. I'm not a very big fan of market open, but I do trade it. But right after market open is the next period that I really like. Playing 75 green on Bitcoin micros in 10 minutes. Heck yeah, man. I heard Bitcoin just hit new all-time highs. Cave trader, I'm kind of boring. LOL, I don't have exciting trades like you. Who cares, man? Sovereignty, I'm good, brother. You doing well, man? Doing well. Good to have you here. Clay, did you see Russia announce new AI? No, I did not. Post a link if you don't mind, if you have one. Russia, man. Ooh, crazy people. Cave, you close to payout? No, not after the other day. Remember I had that red day? I've got to get through my buffer again. All right, so I got a message from Eric's on Discord here. He's wanting to know about news. I use Forex Factory. I'll just explain it real quick. Can we see all this real good? All right, so I use Forex Factory, and I mean, it's pretty simple to know. Don't trade when you see red folder news, especially if you're new. Right now, this is Canadian. Here's our USD, so 8:30 a.m. tomorrow. I'm sorry, Monday or Tuesday. We don't have any news tomorrow. Nothing red folder, but Tuesday, the 15th, we do. So the red folder news, basically, don't trade it. Clay said, I've only gotten one top step payout for 2,000. Hey, at least you've gotten that. And let's see, who else? There's another question. What's your Discord? Links in the description. You achieve any payouts? Yeah, I've achieved many payouts. Here lately, I haven't. I haven't taken a payout in about a month. I had a really bad week 1 week. Had to start over. Had to start over again. I was building accounts pretty aggressively, trying to get through buffer because I'm live streaming, and kind of got to me a little bit. But now I'm used to it. I'm not constantly in trades while I'm live streaming. I'm now constantly waiting for my setups, so I don't have to worry about it too much anymore. But when I first started live streaming, I felt like I always had to be in a trade, and I had to get my bearings. But anyway, we're working towards payouts again. I'll share them sometime whenever I get them. Right now, I want to build a bunch of funded accounts. I have several Apex that I haven't even activated yet. I'm trying to build up a bunch. Basically a red zone for trading. Yeah, I mean, people like to pass. So what I do is I'll put a buy limit. Here, anyway, I'll put a limit order on the top and bottom of price, and if red folder news hits, it goes one direction. A lot of times you'll pass. You can see on some of my videos on my YouTube channel where I traded news, and you can pass some evals. Anyway, you can pass some evals with the one-day pass accounts and the accounts that allow trading news. But typically I don't trade any kind of funded because of consistency. So yeah, red zone for trading on funded accounts unless there's no consistency rule. Funding ticks doesn't have a consistency rule. Right now they don't. So you could use that strategy with funding ticks. But I don't recommend it because you don't know what's going to happen. Sometimes the market excuse me, I'm a little tired, but sometimes the market reacts weird. Get good news on the red folder event, but the market tanks, or anything can happen. Red folder is fun though. I have never gotten a top step payout. I'm working on it though. I forgot I had the Project X account. I need to pull it up, see where we are on it. This account should be halfway to pass. Yeah, we're halfway to pass on this top step account. Can you see it? No, I just made it too big. Where's the total P&L? Okay, so my balance is right here. What the heck? Balance is 51,550. You can see that here too. But another $1,500 and we'll have this one this account passed. I haven't really traded top step until recently, to be honest with you. I got this account for like 50 cents. I kid you not. Clay said, does Top Step have consistency? On the evals, they do, but not on funded accounts. But they're talking about bringing a 50% consistency rule. Eric's, I've heard that there's a lot of loopholes for payouts when it comes to Apex compared to Top Step. Apex has been pretty good to me. The problem sometimes is they have a lot of rules. Apex is not new trader friendly, to be honest. People think that it is, and I agree that it can be, because if you're new, you can learn to, stick to certain rules. So I guess it could be good, but I just don't see it being good for brand new traders because of the consistency rules, because you have to really know risk management. You can't go in the red 30%. You're not going to blow your account, but you're not going to get paid out. You're going to have to trade for another 8 days to get your payout. Another thing about night trading I don't like is I'm not a night owl. I'm usually in bed by 8 o'clock Central Time. It's unfortunate, but most people will learn the hard way. Yeah. They're really noted for their consistent discounts that they offer. Yeah, I love their 91% discounts. Buell Knox is the same, pretty much the same thing as Apex. Just rhythmic, which is the problem. Buell Knox is alright though, it's not terrible. You can have 11 accounts with Buell Knox, 20 accounts with Apex. That's what they're really known for, is the ability to have 20 funded accounts. I have yet to reach 20, but I'm going to soon. Watch. I just want to copy trade 20 accounts one time. 250 in the green, 250 in the red, whatever it is. Hopefully 250 in the green though. The trick is on their discounts, though. They seem like the cheapest prop firm around, but they're probably the most expensive prop firm because of their activation fee. I can pay $105 with Take Profit Pro or Take Profit Trader and Tradeify, and I'm only all in $100. Right now it's like 80 or 90 for Tradeify because of the discounts. my opinion, Take Profit Trader, Funding Ticks, and Tradeify. Those are my favorites. I'm not a huge fan of Top Step. Not because they don't pay me affiliates or anything like that, but Take Profit Trader, I'm not even an affiliate with them yet. And I still love Take Profit Trader. Daily payouts. That right there. It's pretty awesome. The problem is getting to that daily payout. People think daily payout, so I'm going to have to treat this like a casino. And I'm guilty of it, just so you know, in spirit of transparency. But Apex trailing drawdown scared me away. I don't really care about drawdown because I'm a scalper. And I'm not your, 50-point scalper. I'm your 10, 20-point scalper, sometimes 5 points. So I don't really care about the drawdown. Drawdown has affected me, but not nearly as much as I would ever think. Drawdown's not something that really bothers me. You offer me 2 accounts, and one of them has intraday, one of them has end of day, one of them's 50% difference. I'm going with the 50% difference for the intraday. Yeah, I mean, once you get past your buffer, it doesn't trail. It stops at 50,100. I'm usually well above all that, so. And I'm not going to take a trade, $1,000 in the green. Not very often. I have done this, and I actually have a video of one on my YouTube. But I'm not going to take a trade that's up a couple grand and then it dropped down on me, which I have. We all have, right? You watched one of my YouTube videos. I have one where I went up $2,500, maybe even $3,000. What video was that? 1 second, I'll tell you. It was a 3K trade gone wrong. I'll share that in the chat here. You can watch it later. That was a great trade. I should have closed it. I didn't trail my stop. I just let it go. I was trading some size too. Big size. Can you share a payout statement? Sure, man. Which one? Which account? Mythos Master. I could show you a lot of losses too. Needs to pump. Clay said, "Bull's back." I hope so, man. Options trading. I'm not an options trader, man. I just know that you can hedge and you can make some money. I have no idea. I'm not an options guy. I've never traded options. I've dabbled a little bit on Robinhood, but not really much of anything. You started out trading options? A lot of people I talk to have all started out. Futures are so much more valuable. I agree. That's only because I'm biased. I don't really know much about options. Sorry, I can't help you there. Prop firm is OP. What do you mean by that? Sorry. Oh yeah, 100%. I agree. I don't know. It's sim, so they may not. I don't know. People say regulations coming, but I hope not. I like the way it is. Cave, do we need to start sharing our P&Ls or our payouts? I haven't had a payout in a month. It's really nice, man. I got a real payout from Apex, one of the hardest firms when it comes to rules, and it's real money that came from Sim. Yeah, it's wild, ain't it? It is wild. I'm a private guy. I don't like sharing my, uh, you know, money that I make every single day. I like sharing the totals because in the mixture of that total is evals and funded. I've just never been one to share my income. I feel like it's, I don't know. I guess if I'm going to be a streamer, I have to get over it. I don't really have anything to prove, but you don't have to, man. Don't listen to these trolls. Just do it when you're ready. I don't know if I'll ever be ready, to be honest with you. We're private people, my wife and I. We don't like to share. We don't share it with our family. We don't share it with any. We're very blessed financially. If I showed you my bank account, you'd be pretty at all. But a lot of people are when they find out how much I have in my bank account. But the thing is, I worked hard for it. Nobody shares their income. I share my P&L at the end of the day on each stream in the morning. But and I feel like that's safe to do because mixture of evals and funded. And I'm very transparent as far as blowing accounts. I have blown a lot lately. I guess it would be good for inspiration. You don't have to prove anything to anyone here, brother. You're not even your. I don't have to prove anything 100%, but I don't know. It kind of bothers me. I guess showing some payouts doesn't mean I'm showing how much I'm making. I don't have to tell everyone exactly how much I made. Show a payout here and there. I don't know. I'll think about it. Market, we need a pump. I got a bunch of emails showing payouts. I can show those. Y'all go subscribe to Cave. Here, I'm going to put his channel in the... Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button for Cave. Sunday nights are pretty slow, huh? Every night is usually pretty slow in the beginning. Good evening. First time watching the stream. Welcome in, Scott. Appreciate you showing up. It's real. I got it to my bank and I already used it for bills. What, you just recently got it? I don't know why I'm just now subscribing to your channel, Cave. Tradeify funded trader results, weekly performance breakdown, day trading, trade seller. I'll have to check you out, sir. Okay. I haven't had a payout in I don't even know how long. Let me just search my email real quick. I know the last one I got from... So it's been a month and a half for me. And that's pretty sad. Apex paid me so fast working on my payout. Apex paid you fast? It's always like 2 weeks. Asia session is usually like this till a bit later. Yeah, it is. Then I'm in bed by the time it starts getting real. Scott, I feel like Apex keeps going back and forth on how fast or slow they are reviewing and processing payouts. The payouts are usually within a few hours approved, sometimes the next morning, but 2 weeks before it hits your bank account. Trade will keep your account safe and you will make it. I'm over here trying to pass my first eval. Eric's, you can do it, sir. Here, Eric, let me show you one thing that I trade. Doesn't always work out, but most of the time it does. So you see this long wick here? This means price rejected down here. Long wicks, they usually go up about the same amount of the wick. So from here to here should have went up to the top of this candle. And it eventually did, but not without another retrace. But if you go for like 30 points with one contract in Nasdaq mini, you got it. Even 10, 20 points. You can do that once or twice a day, usually, and you're good to go. I mean, right here is another wick. This was only like 25 points, I believe. Let's see, 60, 40 points. 50, 780 to 840. That's quite a bit. So you could have taken this trade to the upside. Look for liquidity. This right here was a trade that I took. This was a bad one. I did take this trade. I took this trade. look for these big, long rejection wicks. Typically, price goes the opposite direction of the wick, and you're gonna lose some trades, obviously, with any edge, but the win ratio is pretty significant on that. Let's see. Cave Trader said they approved my payout. Next day, the payout hit my bank 3 business days. Scott, I stopped using Apex after they wanted me to go live, so I switched to other firms. They wanted you to go live. Oh, live trading. When did they do that? Have they tried to recently? I haven't heard anybody gone live yet. Clay, just YOLO your evals until you get real account. Sometimes I do that. Cave Trader said, so it's okay. So it took 4 days and it was like 4th of July day as well, so they did me good. Oh, cool. That wasn't that long ago. That was just like a week or two ago. Very few people will go live. Nice job. Apex offered you live. That's just... They've never offered me to go live. They probably think I'm a crap trader right now because... not taking their money right now. Scott, Apex is starting to make people go live now. I heard about it. With the new regulation, they start with reviewing your trades and want to prove your trading system. Yeah, I've had that request to show my trades. The video. I don't know if it's the same for Apex, but my highest day can't be more than 50% total in profit. Yeah, on your eval. So I brought my account to the 1500 mark. I went over a little bit on my Top Step account, but I don't really care. I can trade extra and get the extra 10-20 bucks that I need. Today tomorrow morning I'll work on passing that eval. Now I'm just trading with Billnox and Take Profit. Billnox is pretty cool. I've got a few accounts with them, but I'm not sure I like Rhythmic. Just, I don't know, something's off. When I trade with my copier, it messes it up for some reason. I'm wondering if we are trying to come back down to this area, to where my stop is, to this area here. If not, we have to reject soon. And VWAP is right here, so we might reject a VWAP. We'll see. Really hope so. I've been in this trade for 3 hours now. Waiting on price to just go up. And we're just in Chop City. I really hope it rejects off VWAP here though. And with micros, it's like paint drying. Yeah. Yeah. I might leave this trade open let it play out while I sleep. If price goes below this area in here, I don't want to be in the trade anyway. Maybe I do. Set my stops, my take profit somewhere in there. Hopefully it just runs up. Make money while I sleep, right? This is a funded account too, so. How many points is that I lost? 63, 36. Got a 30-point stop loss. I think we were just forming a bear pennant, so we are going to come back to that yellow line you got. Probably be a good time to add another contract in.
Order submitted.
Crossing VWAP there. If it follows through, we will retest the session lows. I'm going to run to the restroom real quick. Where are we at? All right, guys, don't forget, if we get 100 likes, I will do another Apex giveaway. So let's get to that. Eliminated nothing. Why did you time out someone for asking about payout? You must be the same person that got timed out. I'll be right back. Finally back up. Nate was over leveraged big time on that short. Drawdown would have been toast on that bounce if I had stayed in. Yeah. I do that a lot, over leverage on evals. That's the kind of candle you want to see when you come back from the John, eh? I was checking on my family, my girls. Oh, and to answer that question, Illuminated Nothing, if you're still watching, I'm not here to be compared to Danny Trades. I'm not out here faking broker statements and doing all kind of stuff. I've shown some broker statements before on a live stream. Go find it. Live broker statements. But I'm not here making huge claims either. I just said that I haven't had a payout in over a month and a half. And it's been a minute. I'm trying to work my way back. And I'm newer to prop firms. I started in January, so I haven't had very many payouts. And that's the truth. I don't need to be compared to some idiot that tries to get people to think he's making big money. I'm not making huge money trading. I don't care what people think. How did you start in trading? I was so broke when my daughter was about 6 months old. I don't know exact age, but she was young, and the problem was I couldn't really get a job because I didn't have anyone to help me with my daughter. I ended up getting a job working from home, so that worked out pretty good. Had to live with my grandma, but I started trading Forex. I made a lot of money, lost a lot of money, but I got lucky making the money I made. But I got addicted then and tried to, scale it a little bit. Didn't work out. And yeah, so that's how I got started. I just fell into it accidentally. I don't even remember where I first heard about it or anything like that. So to be honest with you, it's been 10 years, but I'm not a hugely successful day trader. I'm documenting my journey, trying to make it big. I'm full-time day trading. I do own a couple businesses that used to run themselves. Now I'm out working and doing it because I let people go, but I'm successful in life. And so far I've been pretty successful in futures. I've made more than I've put in it. I can say that. No, I think everyone needs to follow their own paths in trading, and I'm not comparing to others. It's messing with your head too much. Yeah, I agree. Forex can be crazy with that leverage, so props to you. Yeah, I was trading a Canadian account, though, too, because I have a friend in Canada that created an account for me, and you can do 100x. I don't know if you can still, but 10 years ago you could. Congrats, man. Sounds like a good journey. Yeah, it's been good so far. If I have any more big red days, I won't be overall profitable. I just started trading to help pay for college. That's awesome, man. I trade because I truly enjoy it. I really like trading. It's fun. Yeah, if I have too many more red days like I've been having every now and then, I'm gonna be in a deficit overall. Earnings are up this week, so market should start having some more volatility, which can make it easier to trade. Hope that works for Faith. Yeah, I like it when the market's moving in a direction. For sure. I'm enjoying it so far, and I'm probably going to commit to it long term. You should, man. Definitely stay in the charts. Keep watching. OG Black Superman, are you trading on NQ? Yes, sir. Trading a funded account. Funded Tradeify. I'm long currently. We're on the 5-minute chart. Probably going to let this trade run and pass out at some point in the next few minutes here. Got to work in the morning. When I first started back into the futures market, the prop firm space, I was able to just sit in my office in the mornings and trade all day long, but now I kind of can't. Got clients to take care of. I fired my spray tech. I'm about to buy a $25,000 Z spray and make my life so much easier. When do you stream? I stream here lately. I've been streaming mostly at night, so I try to get on around 10 or so my time, 9 my time, between 9 and 10 Central Time. With trading, people can make more than doctors' annual salary as long as they put in the work and back tests, follow a system, learn to take losses, and not blow up in one day. Y'all can make a lot of money. Yeah, absolutely. If I ever put out a course, which I do plan to, I will show my payouts. I'll show all of them. But for now, we're going to keep it private. But yeah, Cave's 100% right. I feel like it's going to take another hour before we even get anywhere near this 75 area. I'd say learning to take a loss is more important than a solid strat at first. It's a lesson that took me 2 years instead. Man, that's totally true. You have to learn to lose good. JBV, whatever your name is, your strategy or gambling? A little bit of both, maybe. I feel like we got to fill this gap. I feel like anytime you take a trade on the Nasdaq, you don't really know the direction, so you're kind of in a gamble. But there's definitely strategy to it. We're definitely in a upward trend, but kind of a wedge. With prop firms now, people back in the day will kill to be here to trade props. Oh yeah. So let me show you my other chart here just to kind of give you an idea. So I've got my levels all drawn out. I did this for a piece of content that I'm working on, but this is my theory for why I'm long biased. We're at this little support area. I'm not a support and resistance trader per se, but I do keep those levels in mind. I do trade levels. So, this is an area of interest to the upside. Will it hold? I don't know. It might come crashing down. I mean, we are at all-time highs, so your guess is as good as mine, really. But my thoughts are it's time to go up. If not, we're going to come down and I'm going to be stopped out. I'm confident enough to take this trade in a funded account, so, and go to sleep and let it run. Doesn't mean I'm going to succeed, but who knows? You don't believe on book map, heat map, and order flow, Sierra? I do want to kind of, I don't know order flow. I can't sit here and lie to you. I'm not an order flow trader, but I do want to learn order flow. And I do plan to buy book map. I'm doing a little research here and there every day, watching videos. Yeah, I agree. It has a very high chance. But yeah, I do look at the DOM and keep an eye out on big orders, whether they're spoof orders or not, but I watch them. I hope it's going to go up. I don't know. If anyone tells you they do know, then they're full of it. I'm a Christian man, and I can't sit here and make big claims that aren't true. I just can't do it. I've pulled money out of the market. I've lost a lot of money out of the market, in the market, to the market. I've made huge gains, gave it all back. Heck, I've been on takeprofittrader up almost my 10 grand limit and gave it all back in the same day. If it don't, it's cool. One trade, win, loss. It's not going to make or break you. Nah. Overall, I'm positive. In the end, it's not about being right. It's about risk management and trading system. Yes, sir. Before I do go to bed, I'll probably bring my stop to this low here somewhere. Probably go ahead and do it now. Get rid of this
Order canceled.
DCA. Yes, I've withdrawn quite a bit of money. Lost 2, 1, 2 so far. I'm 1-1 for the day so far. I was up $200 and something on my one of my evals. Now I'm negative $33. I took a trade and lost it right over in here somewhere. I don't remember where. Juan Ochoa, what size usually minis or micros? Typically I trade minis and 1 to 3 minis, not too many. Sometimes on evals I'll be full porting. But funded accounts, I try to stick to one mini. I'm gonna kick back on my funded accounts and just trade micros for a little while. I gotta relearn risk management because I've been streaming and trying to be in a trade all the time, and then also kind of lost some of my good habits. So I need to work on building those good habits back and fix some problems that I have. So stick to micros for a little while. I just want to be a good trader, a good risk manager, like Cave just said. What size accounts are you trading? I trade anywhere from 50 to 150, but lately I've been mostly just trading 50Ks. I do have a few Apex 150s. I feel like it's crazy to trade the 300K Apex. Let's go, John. We here to help and support you. Appreciate it, man. Wise decision. I agree. I've only been deviating from my plan because I'm live streaming. I just feel like I got to be in a trade all the time. But I haven't been that way in about a month now. Nice, I found 50K is a sweet spot. I agree. Cost and drawdown and targets and all that good stuff. Yes, 50K is where I stay. I even tried recently some 25Ks. You can hit payouts, your amounts better, but the drawdown to that is one contract. I have a straight to funded 25K from tradeify, and yeah, it's drawdown's not good on it, and one contract kind of sucks, but it is what it is. Yeah, I was doing 25K for the same reason. I found I would get payouts faster. Yeah, that's kind of my thoughts behind it too. I've actually never got a payout on a 25K though. Made it 2 payout, but 1 to 2 minis on some good setups and you get paid well. Yeah, 10, 20 points at a time, base hits. That's all I'm after. And I'm no longer just trading to trade. Problem is the amount of evals that I have. I trade a bunch of evals, right? You go from trading an eval and then you think, oh man, I need to trade this funded account. But your mind is still on evals, and you trade your funded account like you do your eval, and that gets me quite often. And then copier mistakes that I've been making. The Apex copier, man, is not. How much is in your personal account right now? 500, just under, because I lost a little bit of money on it. I have a personal account that I'm trading. Started at 5. Trying to build it up to something bigger. Creating content to inspire. Yeah, I just got my first payout on 25K. 3 more days until my second payout. Kind of like the 25K. Congrats, man. I think it's good for getting payouts quicker for sure. That's awesome though. Congrats, Scott. For me, I do risky trades on eval and safe, confident trades on funded. Yeah, I do too, but it's hard. You go from trading one thing to the other, and it's just, I don't know. You're still in that mindset if you catch my drift. 12-minute hustle, nice brother. Path only way, bro. Long look good. Good to that 3-hour gap. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for. You work 9 to 5 or just trade full time? So up until last week, I traded full time. But I own a business, and I fired my help, so I have to go out and take care of things for a little while. I want to start my live, but prop money is too nice right now. Cave, man, you got to do that $500 account with me. Creating content inspired, thank you. No problem. 12-minute hustle. I stick to funded accounts only that pay my way to mindset doesn't miss up. Mindset's a big deal. Scott, oh, I know exactly how you are feeling. Almost like FOMO or overconfidence at times for me. Yeah, the problem is, like I said, though, I'm trading all these evals because I want to keep trading. I want to keep building my funded accounts. But I forget that I'm trading funded, and I got to really think about things before I jump in. So right now I'm switching to micros for a little while. That way I can work my way up. Go back to minis later. I just want to reset. 12-minute hustle so you don't have any pressure to make money. Love it, brother. Makes trading easier. Oh, yeah. I'm very well blessed, and God has definitely blessed me beyond belief. I don't deserve it, but I have it. I started my business 5 years ago, and last year we were worth over $1 million. If I would have sold, I could have got, $1.5 million. House trades, $500 account. Can you actually trade real account with just 500? Oh yeah, you can trade micros. I think you can trade like 2 or 3 micros. Scott, I don't like doing my personal futures account with prop. It's not as scary as it seems. Yeah, you can. Yeah, I love micros. I do so much better with 1 to 3 micros. Easy trading. I agree. Plus, whenever you're in a micro trade, let's say you think, okay, we've bounced, and you think we're going to come up more. Well, you can jump in your trade here, and then you can dollar cost average way down here, and still only be down $200, give or take, and then the trade finally works out. $500 Ninja Trader. Yeah, that's what I have. $500 Ninja Trader. Account start with micros. Yes. Grow that to the million if you're a good trader. A lot of times I forget to trade my live compound proper following. But I do take more serious setups on my live account. Wow, nice. That's amazing. Love that, brother. Good job on the business. Thank you, sir. Bro, 16% win rate will make you rich if you manage risk. Sometimes whenever I'm up in a trade like this right here, $13, I'll move my stop to right here, just above break even, and trade like that all day long. And then sometimes you'll catch that breakout that you don't have to worry about it anymore. Got your money and run. 20 to 60. Wow. Accept the loss. That's why I put my stop to the break even and hope that it goes in my favor. Juan Okoa. Hope I said that right. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, my win rate is when I got an Apex was 33%. When I got a payout. Yeah, 33%. I don't think I've ever gotten a payout with 33%, but my win rate is typically 54-ish to 70, sometimes higher and sometimes lower on bad days. Bro, this is a... Might have to go to sleep. Might have to put you in timeout. Just kidding. What, baby, what? But with a low win rate, you have to go through a lot of red days. I'm 2 more days from payout on my account is 2,000. That's awesome, man. Congratulations. Don't ruin it. Take your time with it. You don't have to make it today, tomorrow, next day. Just get there slowly. That's one thing I do have is patience. 20 to 60 what? I can lose today 20 points. Next day. Patience pays. If my win rate is 50, I'm losing. Typically, anything below 50, I'm losing too. Why is it long here trying to learn? There's a big gap, and price is kind of moving that direction. Creating content inspired. Blew so many accounts right at payout. Definitely take your time. Oh yeah, I have too. Recently. I'm down 60 handles. Old truck path. Do you do us a favor and hit the caps lock? And do us another favor and finish what you're saying in one message instead of 500. You can do it, man. We got faith in you. I think everybody here has faith in your path. We're rooting for you, sir. I don't know that he's spamming, but I'm trying to be patient with it. DM to learn. Okay, maybe he is spamming. Tariff reactions seem like they're starting to fade. April was money. Yeah, I said that a couple weeks ago in one of my streams. Definitely when he mentions tariffs, it doesn't sell off as much as it did whenever it first started. I can't tell you how many accounts I lost to that, man. Oh my God. Frank Vidal, Bitcoin hitting all-time highs. What are your thoughts on it when it comes to the technical analysis? I don't trade Bitcoin, man, so I don't want to get onto that. I'm very sorry, but I'm a Nasdaq guy. Nasdaq, ES, maybe a little oil. Been watching gold a lot lately too. Still chopping sideways. You don't trade Bitcoin either? It's hard for me. I don't know the chart. The only thing is that's why I can't really help you out. I don't know the chart. I don't know how it reacts to certain things. I mean, so I can't really give you an analysis. Are you using NinjaTrader? Yes, I'm using NinjaTrader. Cave Trader, I trade Bitcoin. I'm long 2 micros. All-time highs and you're long? Hope it works out, sir. See, the thing is, I'm scared to get long at all-time highs. I just sit out. Trade evals. How do you get it to show dollar amount on your order? So you see this, well, can you see it? Hang on, let me move this out of the way. All right, so you see this white box here? You click it, and you can take it to points. Right now I'm at a loss of 0, but a quarter of a point. That's a tick right there. But let's see, what is this? Okay, this is ticks. You can do ticks, points, whatever, but just click it, left click it. I usually like to keep it at points, but people like to see the currency, so I got a tight stop. Trading ES long lately has got me a little bit on edge. I think it can hit 130K minimum. I hope it does. I have money in Bitcoin. The actual currency, not futures. A few weeks ago, you could have traded supply and demand on Bitcoin, and it was doing really well. Bull flag looking like it will go up. Hopefully this does work out. Still have 2 minutes left of this candle, though. This could turn red, you know? It needs to retest VWAP again and reject it VWAP, in my opinion. Most people think it can go to 150K. Nice, I'm trading it with my tradeify account and Apex as well. I'm just not used to the chart, so I don't want to trade too many instruments. I used to do that, and I couldn't ever get anywhere. Then I started sticking to one chart, and I was good. It's very volatile. It's harder to trade than NAS. I bet. NAS is pretty tough. Yeah. I'm gonna stick to Nasdaq. I watch Bitcoin charts sometimes. I watch a few charts. I usually set some alarms and watch for price. It's so choppy. Wasim, yes it is. We've been in this trade since before the stream, 3 hours and 20 minutes. This is probably one of the longest trades I've ever had. Hopefully we get a nice little bull flag breakout though. I watched the ES and NQ together. Yeah, are you in like a STM trader, like watching for STM? But I do trade when when a set up happens. But I've been getting stopped out like crazy on Bitcoin. Yeah, I bet you have to have like 100-point stop. That's probably exaggerated, but I can imagine. We need to break through this teal colored line here. Careful about 76 if long when it gets there. Yeah, I really wanted to blow past 76, 75, and then the next target would be 80s to blow past. Right now she's just barcoding. SMT, yes sir. That's cool, man. I figured that's what you were doing, watching them both. TS playing around the PLC. It goes up 5%, down 5%, like it's nothing. 5% for Nas crash territory. Yeah, for sure. Shut down. Well, they shut it down like 7% for like 4 hours. Green and red. Imagine how much money people lose whenever Nasdaq crashes 5%. That's wild. Even Bitcoin, man. Yeah, it's 6 or 7. I'm pretty sure it's 7 though. Pin bar plus relative equal wicks plus current trend. 76 has a lot there. Hopefully this thing will let me put my stop at break even. That way I can just run off to bed and let it play out how it plays. Is there any big news tomorrow? I don't think so. No red folder tomorrow, but Tuesday we start our 3 days of red folder. I think it's 3 days back to back. I can't remember. Asia session is low volume, but today is insanely slow. Yep. You like watching paint dry? If we're bullish, there should only be a slight pullback at 76. We're finally getting somewhere. After 3 hours and 30 minutes or longer in this trade, if we can get past this 75, I will be so happy. Might be holiday in China, LO. Plain swoop. I think that one guy just finally gave up on coming back. I put him in timeout for 1 minute and he never came back. Are you still there, sir? Alright, we're up $50. And we're already pulling back at that high. Come on now. Just push 200 on MBT. 300. Sweet. Let's see what ES is doing real quick. It's worse on ES than it is on... Wait, let me change time frames real quick. 5 minute. ES is wild on the 5 minute. Oh, that's 5 seconds. Shoot. Yeah, I'll take Nasdaq over ES anytime. There's your STM. Nasdaq versus ES right now. All right, I think we can safely put our money in the green. Yo, check out MBT right now, John. MBT. Nice. It's a good push. Bitcoin reaching all-time highs. What do you think? That's crazy. All right, got another leg up, maybe. I didn't mean to get rid of that chart. That's cool. Bitcoin all-time highs, right? Yeah. All-time highs. Check out my Bitcoin wallet. Planes, I'm just now seeing your execution chart on Discord. Nice. Looks like you put your stop loss in the green too. Cool. And she's going back up. Insane movement right now. Yeah, it is. I wouldn't call it insane. I've seen better, but we finally broke this trend, or this high here. So we might get another pullback. Probably to my stop loss, to be honest with you. It's finally gonna fill the gap. I don't know about it yet, but we'll see. Maybe. Momentum's looking okay, but I mean, it looked okay over here too, you know. Nice ride up, but it finally came down. This little line could become support now. I just posted my current NBA trade. All right, I'll check it out. I think I heard it come through anyway. Look at that. Look at that. All right, at this point, I'd be happy with about $100. I doubt it'll fill the gap in Asia, maybe in London session. I'm long him in Q also. Yeah, to fill that gap, we need like, how many points is that? Jeez. So 35, 935, 70 something points. It's got a long way to go to fill that gap. It's going to take a while. Probably London session, if it fills it. All right, I'm going to set my stop a little higher. Hopefully that wasn't too high. Guaranteed green on the trade. We love that. All right, guys, don't forget, hit that like button. At 100 likes, we will do a giveaway for any size Apex account you want. Choose any size. Doesn't matter. All right, Nasdaq, push. Let's go. All right, I'm gearing for the 85s. Let's go. Your patience is commendable, for real. Thanks, man. I do have a lot of patience. I don't want to get stopped out, though. But I don't want to sit here for 3 hours more waiting for another $100. Harvey Soroya just subscribed. Thank you, sir. Welcome in. All right, if we can get a nice little push up, I will grab this next leg bottom in the green. But will we get it? Where you long from, Plains? What's your entry price? There's a stop out.
Stop filled.
Finally. 3 hours for $64. We made $20 an hour. Not even. Jeez. What was your entry, Plains? 861? Got in here. So you probably endured some of that chop too, didn't you? Still more than what I get paid on in Chile per hour. What are your platforms you use to go live or just YouTube? I have Twitch and Kick going, but Kick is somehow like, I don't know, it's always messed up, man. I don't know what's going on with Kick. I just do it. Twitch is live, it's working just fine. Sometimes I don't see people's chats on there though. But I use OBS and it's supposed to push them all together. This little line's gonna turn into support. This should be support now, hopefully. Stopped out $70 green. Hey, you made more than I did. I think I was negative. No, I wasn't. I don't remember. I can't remember. Looks like this might be our new support line here. I've got to get to bed. We've been streaming for 4 hours. Appreciate you. Yeah, appreciate you. Harvey Soroya, it's just barcoding. Can play the tops and bottoms of the current channel till you can't. I would play the bottoms and work your way to the tops. I wouldn't sell at all. Not right now. Whenever it's barcoding, whatever my bias is, that's the part of the barcode that I want to take. So when we're like doing this right here, this little box, I'm waiting for price to come back down to the bottom box. Richantes trades, Rehunted 7. I can't say names. I'm butchering. I'm tired. Welcome to the stream, by the way. Oh, you're on Twitch, right? Yeah, Twitch. Still getting used to all this. 41 likes. Are we going to push to 100? I don't know that we can make it. We're close. It's going to fill that gap back up overnight. Yeah, it is. That's why I'm going to place a 1 micro trade and put my stop way down here and let it run. I might do it on an eval, though. So.
Order filled.
I'll put my stop here. One micro, let it play out while I'm sleeping. Yeah, Harvey said, yep, same. Go to bed, John. Good night, y'all. Nice wrist minute, John. Keep that up. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. I got people like you to hold me accountable. Try it on eval. See you tomorrow. Oh, yeah. See you tomorrow, man. Bull flag printing out on the 5-minute Nasdaq micros. I'm gonna move my take profit. Let's see, what price do we get? 872. Yes, I trade New York session. I trade pre-market and New York. I trade all sessions now. I'm jack of all sessions. Just kidding. I'm a trader learning to make money. I'm a really tired trader right now, regardless of what I am. I gotta get up in the morning, so. Hope you guys have a wonderful night. We are up $64 for the Asian session. We made less than $20 an hour on a trade for 3.5 hours. It was in the red for most of that time and turned green for about $64 in profit, give or take. I don't remember the exact numbers, but there you have it. Beautiful day in the market. I'm going to bed. Peace.